Hola amigos, bienvenidos. Hey guys, today we're going to do a ride around Las Terrenas. A ride around of the parts that you don't see on your average Las Terrenas video. Yeah, it's a beautiful place, a busy little place. But what does it look like day to day living there in Las Terrenas? What does it look like on the streets, the area, the community? What does it look like? Because I know some people are considering moving to the Dominican Republic, and they're considering different cities and different areas of the country. And a lot of people don't know exactly what it looks like outside of what you see on most of the videos and what you see in the magazines or what you see on Airbnb or the resorts that you're at. So this gives you a little idea of exactly what it looks like to drive around Las Terrenas, like an everyday living type of situation. You can get to see the terrain, you get to see the buildings, the back roads, and the non-tourist areas of Las Terrenas. So this is just a raw video of us driving around. All right, guys. All right, let's get this show on the road. Leaving the Airbnb, pretty much ocean front. Beautiful area, beautiful drive. And if you keep going down this road, it'll take you, I think, to some more isolated resorts. I went down I did a run about 4 miles and one way. And there's some nice condominiums down there. It's kind of isolated, but beautiful area, very relaxing, very quiet down there. Not a lot down that way. So now we turn right, getting ready to go into town. This is a road that takes you up to one of the main roads. If you didn't know, there are a lot of speed bumps in the DR. So I'm going to try to cut some of these speed bumps out. But this gives you a view of what some of the normal roads and streets are, city streets are. And because some people might be like me and thinking about maybe moving to the DR, and you probably thought of different places, Las Terrenas here, Punta Cana, or the other side of the north coast, Puerto Plata, Sosua, Cabarete. You got the capital, Santo Domingo, and some other cities. You got Santiago, which is it's not close to the water. It's not on the water, but you got Santiago, big city. Different cities. You got Bahia. And so when you're thinking about this, right here to the left is a nice little condominium place to the left, fully walled up, gated. Not on the water, but not far from the water. Okay, so now we're on the main road, one of the main roads that kind of take you out of Las Terrenas. So we're kind of driving back into the city part of Las Terrenas. We were kind of on the outskirts there, but we're driving back into the city part where everything's kind of going on a little bit. Go up here and hang a right, kind of going into like a little neighborhood and see what's going on up in there. Turn down this little street here, just to see what's down here. See if we can see some locals and maybe their homes and their shops. So I was going to hang a left right here, but it's like a traffic jam. It was like 2 cars that had it blocked off, so I decided to bust a right. You got your little bodegas or camados. You got your camados, your little stores. And you got mountains. Las Terrenas got a lot of mountains in the area. So you got little hills and mountains in the backdrop. Another little store, little shop, people hanging out. So this is like a real Dominican town once you get outside the resort area. Another mountain or hill in the backdrop there. So we're back on the main road here again. Still heading back toward town, back toward the city part. Had to pull over to make sure I got my directions right. All right, hey man, watch out. So on this road, I seen like little hardware stores, all kind of little stores on this road. You know, you can find some fruits and vegetables, and I mean, it's like a real Dominican town outside of the resorts and all that. Hey man, watch it. Got a little gas station here. So now we're getting closer to the city, or like the downtown area in a few minutes. This place has, now we're getting ready to go to the main drag. That kind of, this is where the road splits up at. You got your northbound road. This way is taking us toward the beach. So this is a one-way road. So we're not driving on the wrong side of the road. And this takes us into town. Really, this is like the main roads in the town with all the shops. Everybody's out. They're out walking. You got little restaurants. Little food places. They've got a little scooter dealership or motorcycle dealership here on this road. All kind of shops, clothing, you name it, you can find it on these 2 directional roads here. So, of course, we got speed bumps. Get some nice sunglasses right over here, like a street vendor. They got me a pair. What did I pay for those sunglasses? I think I paid maybe like 400 pesos. I think I paid 400 pesos for like, I call them cycling glasses. Kind of, I normally wear it kind of wrap around my head. But like 300 pesos, and they're very nice. They've held up so far. Got delivering food. It's kind of like a, what do you call them? The company that delivers food. DoorDash. It's kind of like a little DoorDash. So that guy was delivering food. Everybody's on the motos and all that good stuff. Just shops after shops after shops. So many shops. Guy on a wheelchair. So many little shops, barber shops everywhere, clothes shops. I'm about to bust a left here. I'm actually headed to the grocery store. Got my dash cams up, especially after the Puerto Rico trip. I had to make sure I got all my dash cams working all the time. But yes, no, now I'm on the other directional road. This one takes you away from the beaches, takes you away from the ocean. So I'll go up here, go to the grocery store. Get some groceries. I was starting to feel terrible. You might hear me coughing in the video and clear my throat. Like, yeah, it was coming down. So went in there, went grocery shopping, got me some fruits, got me some vegetables. Now we're back on the road. Going to get ready to head back toward the Airbnb. I'll see you, buddy. This road, more stores, more shops, appliance stores. Matter of fact, this is right beside the yellow stores. It was an appliance store. It's got appliances, furniture, all your refrigerators, your washing machine, your stoves, couches. And had a decent price on everything in there. Construction on the right. Now we're heading back toward the beach. But there's so many stores up here on these two roads and shops that you can spend a whole day or two trying to see all the shops or trying to just see exactly what they have. Now we come to another intersection here. This is like an X point where now we're getting ready to go to more of where the tourists are at, or more of the tourist type shops. You have a lot of banks down here. A lot of, maybe it seems like tourist-owned restaurants on this side of the X. Got this guy just riding and enjoying his scooter. Of course, you got the lotto. You got to have the lotto everywhere. You got banks. I think this is a hospital to the right. Yeah, that's a hospital to the right. Looks fairly new. Looks very nice. Like I said, a lot of shops that look like they may be owned by foreigners. But a lot of banks. Yeah, so this part of the X, it's we got a lot going on down here also. definitely a different feel. You can tell you're getting closer to the beach. As in anywhere in the world, when you get closer to the beach, things start to look better. So, all right, we're getting really close now. Hey, that's the guy in the wheelchair, or is that another guy? But anyway, all right, down here you got restaurants, shops, some more restaurants. People grilling meats and frying meats, pizzas, all that. You got the ocean and some beaches on the left-hand side. You got a bank. You got some liquor store right there on the right. I didn't go in there. I mean, I was feeling pretty bad. But it was a very nice liquor store. I mean, it really stood out. All right, so we're getting ready to, nice pizza joint right here, but to the right beside the Airbnb, a nice pizza joint, very nice. All right, let's head back out. Now we're gonna head toward Playa Bonita. It's Playa Bonita. So we're heading back out. This time we made a left out of the Airbnb, heading back toward town. We're gonna bust a right, one directional. All right, and right up here to the right, we got the playground for the kids. Nice little playground on the water, beautiful. To the left, it's a restaurant. I'm not sure what they serve, but I know I went down there a few times in the morning, and they had quite a few people at the restaurant, so it looked like it was doing pretty good. Matter of fact, I think that restaurant may have burned down in the last couple of days. I know it was a restaurant that burned down, and it was, I've seen a video of it, the playground on the other side of the video. So we just passed near where the boats, the ship motels are, the cruise ship hotels, and then we back on this one directional heading away from the ocean. We actually heading toward the grocery store that I went to, but I'm going to cut that part out. So we got to go past the grocery store and kind of go out of the city for a while. So Playa Bonita is a little ways away from the city. Now we're back at the X, going to bust a right because it's one directional. We're going to come up here, go past this chicken place, this Pico de Pollo chickens. And man, that fried chicken in that place looked absolutely amazing, man. Oh. All right. So we heading toward Playa Bonita. Heard it was absolutely beautiful. And so it's gonna ride out. Look, I like following cars. I like following cars in the DR. Well, I like following cars anywhere, but they'll alert you to speed bumps and potholes, and you just watch them, and especially on the cops, you know, get behind them and let the cops pull them over first. So I'm good when following cars, you know. So yeah, we're still rolling. We're about to come up here on the main road that brings you into Las Terrenas. So we're actually like we're heading out of Las Terrenas to get to Playa Bonita. You got your shops, you got people on the motos, of course. You got people on four-wheelers, ATVs, all that stuff. All the little shops, I mean, just shops everywhere. We're gonna hang a right, somebody on a golf cart. So once we hung that right there, I could tell that, you know, the vibe and you can just feel the difference here. Like there's not many shops on this side. You can tell there's probably a lot of expats or foreigners foreign money over here, or even some local, Dominicans that have invested over here toward the beach. So you can just tell it's a different vibe, You see, it's not a lot of shops. You're on the outskirts, so. And I thought this was Playa Bonita because I saw a sign that said Playa Bonita, but it's like the condominiums or something. So, so yeah, you can just see that the vibe is a little different over here. It's walled up. You got your big resorts or hotel areas or big condominium areas, apartment areas where. Now, I thought this may have been it too. It says Playa Bonita, but it's like Playa Bonita residencies. All right, so still trying to find Playa Bonita. How do you get to Playa Bonita? Oh, you gotta hang a left. Still searching, look like a condominium to the right. Get the wall up. Little traffic jam, no problem. Another traffic jam. Easy peasy. Another traffic jam. Alrighty. So we still trying to find Playa Bonita. Like, is it going to open up? Are we going to have parking? Like, what's up? Like, where's this place at? Like, from our Airbnb to get over here is like maybe 20 minutes. I think it's like at least 20 minutes just to get to where we think Playa Bonita is. So we kind of just riding around. Is it here? Nope. Is it there? Maybe. I don't know. So I'm just going by the GPS. I'm looking, I'm like, there's kind of a gated area there. Going off-road, so I decided to let these two cars go ahead of me and follow them. Pretty rough dirt road here, so we going down. Looks like a condo apartment building or something on the right hand side. It's walled up, gated up, but you got cars and motos down here. So I'm trying to follow these cars, and I notice, hey, the lead car turned around, and here's the other car turning around. But I figured they don't believe it's anything down here, so we're going to keep rolling. So let's keep rolling and find this beach. You know what? I think I changed my mind. Let me turn around too. All right, let's go back. All right, I stopped right here, and I think I talked with a gentleman. He said that there was an entrance to Playa Bonita right there, a free entrance. But you had to park your car out here, and actually the sun's getting ready to go down, so I'm not about to go to a beach and the sun's going down out here. You see where we're at. I've seen one guy sitting with a machete, which is not uncommon, but down there where I turned around at, it was two guys sitting, one guy had a machete, so But so we decided, we just headed back. It was getting dark. We kind of found one of the entrances to Playa Bonita, which it seemed like, man, it's kind of a weird entrance there. So I guess Playa Bonita is more for the people who staying in the apartment complexes and the hotels and resorts over there. It's easy for them to access this because they're right on the water. So we're going to just head back to the Airbnb and call it a day. And like I said, we were feeling terrible anyway, so maybe, Lord willing, next time we in Las Terrenas, we'll be able to go there and go to Playa Bonita. But we heard it's absolutely beautiful, and so we just want to ride over there and see it. Definitely a different feel once you get outside of the city heading this way. You can tell there's a little bit more money over here, and so we're just going to head back toward the city. Hey guys, remember to hit that like button, subscribe, notification bell. I hope this video helps you out, because it's always good to see the actual area that you're interested in, because I was interested in Las Terrenas. This is one of my top places I was thinking about investing in, but we didn't didn't even make it here to see it, but I had in my mind what I thought Las Terrenas looked like. I'm not saying one way or another as far as the area of Las Terrenas on how it is, but it is a Dominican city, so this is not uncommon on exactly how some of the shops look, maybe look a little poor. And so this is not uncommon. Punta Cana and Puerto Plata, Cabarete, Santo Domingo, Bahia, it's not the wealthiest country, so you're going to see that. But of course they got the resorts and the beautiful beaches, but they also have a regular day-to-day life side that the locals live. This is their life, so just want to give you that, say thanks. All right guys, so that was it. There was Las Terrenas. We didn't drive around the whole city of Las Terrenas, the whole town, but we hit the main parts of it, the main drags and some of the outskirts area. But you kind of get a feel for what it looks like outside of the tourist areas, where all the tourists, not tourists, but maybe the expats, you want to call them, that live there and live by the beach. But this gives you an idea of how it looks when you're actually in Las Terrenas. And if you get outside of your Airbnb, you get outside of your resort, gives you an idea of what it's going to look like when you're riding around there. So thank you for watching. Watch out for coconuts. Peace.